Just kind of the heater that Scoot's been on. What have you kind of seen from him to be able to get his own shot?
Yeah, he can. He's the one guy that can get a shot whenever he wants to. And I actually think he's doing it the right way. Like, he's moving the ball, he's letting the ball come back to him. But then low clock, we have a guy that you can get the ball to and he can make shots for us. And he's incredible at doing that. I just love the way he's playing because he doesn't do it early in the clock. He tries to move the ball and then he gets it back. So that's one of our big pluses right now is that he can do that.
Conversely, Ryan, I feel like he's struggling a little bit to.
Yeah, I think he's forcing it too much on offense, honestly. And God, it's so tough because he's so young, and I'm really, it's funny. Rondo made a comment: "You would have never given me this much rope," and I said, "Well, he's a better shooter, he's a better scorer. Rondo was obviously better with the ball, and I got to keep him unlocked and free. And the last thing I want to do is clog his brain, I guess. So trying to live with some of this, but it is right now he's forcing it so much. It's affecting everyone, and we got to get him to get the ball back. We're going to start watching a lot more tape with him, but he's not doing it for any selfish reasons. It's just how he plays, and it's a tough one.
First half, I would imagine that's what you envisioned with offensive rebounding.
Everything. Yeah, everything. I hated how we came out in the third. I thought we played perfect in the first half. The turnovers, a couple bad turnovers, not many though. A couple offers, not many, but we did everything. And as I talked about before the game, we were leading in the margins. Then the second half, I thought it started right at the beginning of the third quarter. Then we kind of caught them, and then it started back. But we got to figure out a way of putting a 48-minute game together. And scoring is going to be hard for us. We understand that, and that's why our defense has to be better.
Defensively, it felt like as they started to overload that baseline in
the
three, these things are going to happen, right? If you play that zone that much,
yeah,
you're going to start.
Yeah. If you play it enough, eventually, though, I think we'll see. Because I thought we did cover that, and I think that was more mental fatigue than not seeing the action. We went over that action. We told them two things that Duncan Robinson was going to start overloading. The guys that we were helping off of were going to start setting picks instead of, in the first game, they were catching the ball, which is exactly what we wanted. Today, I thought those guys either drove the ball or set picks more. And I thought some of their drives hurt us as well. And then again, the fouls. Ryan gets the two early ones. Miles is playing great. He gets in foul trouble. That's what we got to get away from.
Going back to Kevin, he put it on himself, the turnovers from last game.
Yeah.
I need to be better. I don't think he had a live ball one.
No. He had one. He had one, yeah.
But,
I know he had one.
I guess the ability,
he's
pretty
smart.
good. The ability to be able to
I tell you, that kid, it's funny. And I've said this 100 times to you guys. You don't know a guy until you coach a guy. Watching him play like in Houston, it was like an AAU tournament, and then watching him play for us. And what you didn't know was his IQ. He is one smart basketball player. He's using his voice more. The leadership piece is growing at an epic pace. That's something we thought was a year away, at least, and it's already here. He can self-adjust now. He takes criticism way better. First of all, it's coaching. In this generation, coaching sometimes is called criticism. He takes coaching and he catches himself whenever he doesn't. He'll come back, no, that's on me. So I keep saying it, he's just going to keep getting better.
We've talked about Jericho as a roller. I know the goal of the role isn't necessarily for Jericho to score points, but I'm curious, are you liking what you're seeing?
Yeah, it creates.
What you guys are getting out of it?
Yeah, I didn't think he wrote enough. and I didn't think we involved them enough. You know, they were so worried about him, and give JB credit, they started icing to take him out. And when we work on that, just throw it to Jericho, come back off, dribble handoff, and you get it back. That's the next step for us offensively, is to be able to work a play. You know, just be able to work the play. And we're going to get there. I'm telling you, we're going to get there.
I think we're probably all looking forward to a couple days off.
Yeah, this is great.
Getting back to practice.
Yeah, I'm looking for two things. I'm looking for everyone. I told them we're going to practice on Tuesday. We're going to move practice time to like 2 o'clock. You want to get out of town, you want to go somewhere, go do it. Just take 2 days off and reset your brains. We're closer to being a good team than we're further away, I can tell you that. But this has been a rough stretch. All these games multiplied by back-to-back tonight. I think we got a chance to really reset our team.